basketball on the Big Ten Network, presented by Jeep. The 17th ranked Illinois Fighting Illini trying to halt a two-game skid, hosting in-state rival Northwestern, and a fresh 20 for the Fighting Illini. Through the lane with a jam for Johnson.
Sixth in the country in offensive rebounding percentage.
Martinelli will try another three, and this one goes. Cats the other way. Barnhizer falls down, gets it to Leach. This is Keenan Fitzmaurice just in the game for the Cats, and a rare basket.
Staff and player.
Near turnover by the Illini, able to save it, gives Lawhorn. White through the lane, lays it in.
Ability early on to play one-on-one defense against Barnhizer and Martinelli is allowing them to stay home on shooters.
Here's White looking for two hoops in a row.
Mid-range and offensive rebound like everybody else. Nice block by KJ.
Yakachonis the block, 2-on-1, and an easy two for Jake Davis for Northwestern.
Well, and that's a mistake by Martinelli. He has to set a good screen there for Barnhizer to get that switch.
And Humrickhouse hits the three. Here's Humrickhouse. Lobs it inside Johnson, kicking in the corner. Good ball rotation. 5 to shoot. Humrickhouse again, and he got it. Ben Humrickhouse red hot. He's got 8, and Chris Collins calls timeout. A 12-0 run for the Fighting Illini, and Humrickhouse getting going here, Jordan.
Yeah, and it's all because Northwestern's getting early shots.
Cannot do it. They have missed their last 7 field goal attempts. Humrickhouse is wide open, and he hits.
Letting the threes fly, 11 already. Here it is, Humrickhouse. Great patience right there. Ball fake, shot fake in the transition game.
I mean, 5 points for Northwestern in 11 minutes. Barry able to end that, but Martinelli for 3. Not there. Yakachonis the rebound for the Illini. Tried to build on a 14-point lead. Johnson, strong to the hoop.
Martinelli's been shooting it well, but he's fallen in love with that 3 ball.
And Davis.
Majority of his shots are from that 3-point line.
Barry tries to answer for the Wildcats and does.
That's been their best offense, running him off those pin downs and those floppy actions.
On the other end, gives Lawhorn answers. Illinois still has 86 more made threes than their opponents. On the move, it's White with the jam.
Frustration starts to set in for Northwestern. The quick shot by Cherubino. And again, you don't get back in transition. No blow man, and Trey White is going to go and meet the rim, even higher level.
Boswell here. What's amazing is Boswell and Yakachonis, well, I was going to say they haven't scored. Tied for the most in the nation. It's the most for any Big Ten program in at least the last 20 years. Riley sticking with it there, and the tip in. Going to Kyle Boswell. Barnhizer and Martinelli take shots, and that has worked to perfection here.
It's worked to perfection in part because Martinelli and Barnhizer and White again always have a set defense. But that left-handed hook pass by KJ, you only get that from Vilnius as Martinelli finally gets one to go.
Although, as we said, he's shooting it better this year. That's not really his game. Speaks to the job that Illinois has done inside.
Yeah, and he's definitely relying on that too much. I think Morris Johnson Jr., KJ showing off some abilities
this year.
Really been the man since 8th grade.
Here's Leach, does not get it off. And so the Illini go to the locker room with a 22-point lead after holding that duo in check. Nick Martinelli and Brooks Barnhizer, both averaging better than 18 points per game. They have 7 points between them.
Go to work if you're Nick Martinelli.
Martinelli backing his way down patiently and goes to the right hand.
Right hand, we know, he's going to get back to that left. But we see the growth, and that's what I thought we were going to see from him early.
Here's Johnson with a jam. Now Leach around the screen from Nicholson. In between game is where James also short. Boswell now ahead to Yakachonis. He'll try a 3 and hit. Kasparas Yakachonis, his first 3 of the game.
Kasparas from 3 in conference play.
There's Leach with the pull-up.
And that's the same as a turnover if you're Northwestern.
There's Martinelli on Yakachonis, and he gets the layup.
Chonis and on Trey White now for Martinelli.
Martinelli into double figures for the 19th time in 20 games, but Yak be in the hunt in the IHSA tournament coming up later this year as Jalen Leach.
Three, kind of an old school, used to call it America's play.
Oh my, Perez Johnson.
Yeah, and that's the ultimate sign of lack of focus as you see Yakachonis again. Barnheiser supposed to be the MIG right there. Yakachonis knew the whole time he's either reading Martinelli or Barnheiser, but the action.
Yakachonis on the drive just shoves Sheravino out of the way and gets a hoop.
I really hope he's okay, but that's really the first time you felt Northwestern deliver a punch today.
There's Davis for three. He got it. Wood was saying today he feels like his team has the ability to be a Final Four team. He felt like the pieces really had started to come together. Obviously, they're hoping Ivicic will be back sooner rather than later. It's always hard to tell with mono because there's doctor's call in terms of the spleen, as Luke Hunger, and with Minnesota's win yesterday as White, just a clear path to the basket. Yeah, there's chicken on the line, as there is in many Big Ten arenas. Humrick House. Johnson unable to corral the alley-oop. It feels like Chris Collins has made the decision that getting him.
Yeah, it shows his ability to coach the game. The little things like that as KJ's going to walk to the rim. The first time going over to Italy and, not having that 24-hour access, taking an 8-hour bus ride.
Best highlights, features, and teams you love. Off the foul here, Boswell hanging in the air, and he'll go to the strike. He'll slow things up temporarily. Now a nice feed inside. Johnson over Hunger.
And that all starts with KJ. Leach starting to find his rhythm, but KJ always has rhythm. You see the eyes are up right away. The defense can't get set. He lets his guys do the rest. Illinois rolling.
Purely relevant to the 16-point game. Boswell hits inside, and he'll go to the strike. Justin Mullins back in there. A nifty layup there for the 39 against the Nittany Lions. They didn't have Yakachonis in that one. I mean, again, it just speaks to the depth of this team as Mullins hits a three.
Not on target there. It's time and score. You're down 9. Pull up for 3. You made a couple shots. Try and make it interesting.
To give the young guys credit for some fight for Northwestern, but give Illinois a ton of credit for a fabulous start to this game. They built a huge lead at the half. We're up by 22. Northwestern led for just 28 seconds, and the Illini win for the 9th straight time.